I love this poem. It's by Mary Oliver. Do you remember it? It's a wonderful poem. And it sort of takes us into what I'm talking about. Right? So I would really like for you, as you hear these words, to sort of make them your own and make them you. Make them where you are right this minute and where you're going and where I'm going. One day, you finally knew what you had to do and began. We have to begin. You have to begin. I have to begin. Though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble and you felt the old tug at your ankles, mend me, mend my life, each voice cried. But you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do. Though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, though their melancholy was terrible, and it was already late enough, and a wild night and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voices behind, the stars began to burn. Through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice which you slowly recognized as your own. That kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life that you could save. So, we want to save mothers, right? We want to save our children's lives, don't we? Fathers, too. We want to save the life of our partner. Some of us want to save the whole world. But it begins with saving yourself. It has to begin with saving yourself. It seems to me that is what you're doing here. Each of us is doing here. We're beginning to jump into the water and rescue a drowning person. And that person that is drowning is ourselves. So, what is the, how does the sitting in Vipassana meditation, how is that going to help rescue you? Sitting with Nama Rupa, sitting with this reality, what the truth is, there's this body and there's mind. There's this body and there's this mind. Well, it's just the truth. The Buddha said, there is no third person in there, right? There is no third person. There's no someone else in there looking at the experience of the body and the mind. That person, I think, is the person, the constructed person who's afraid of being alone, who's terrified of loneliness. So to sit with this, the reality of what you are, is to eventually become free. The fear of I can't survive. What is it that says I can't survive? I can't survive this. I can't survive this. This is just too much. This will just do me in. This will kill me, right? What is that that says I can't survive? And What is it? What is it that says I can't survive this? It's a thought. It's a thought in the mind. What if you have this thought, I can't survive this, and suddenly you said, oh, that's Mama. Oh, that's Mama. That ain't Mama. It's Mama. And it's not Lois, and it's not Victor, and it's not Thomas. That's just Mama. The freedom in that is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, the fear of being alone is far, far, far more profound than the experience of being alone. Right? Right? But how often do we operate out of this fear of loneliness so profound that it prevents us from experiencing that there's nothing to be afraid of?